Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the Clarista. Hey, listen, there's some new love in the air, okay? Feels like new love. This may be a situation where people come from two different worlds, because I am sensing, like, you know, that energy of, like, maybe people around this person or around you may feel as though this person is not good enough, or there's something like that, okay? But I feel like there's also an energy where somebody's making that decision on their own here, okay? All right, let's see. What does the collective need to know about this? What is this? Yeah, I was also picking up on the pre-shuffle where you may have just recently, like, kind of stood 10 toes down when it came to a situation and energy that was trying to have some sort of power over you. Okay. Yeah. You sure did. We have Kill Bill, Gwen Stefani, Nipsey, and the Obamas here. Which, you know, the energies that are coming off of this, right? This Nipsey is this divine masculine energy. The Obamas is the divine partnership, okay? Regardless of how you feel about the couple. That's just the energy that was put into this deck here, okay? An emperor and an empress. Yeah. It feels like this energy that you just kind of avoided, or, you know, didn't fall to, or something like that, right? It was a controlling type of energy, but also one to create some sort of doubt about yourself here. Maybe about what you deserve. Thing is, though, is I feel like there's one more here, because I'm kind of picking up, it's like this, it's kind of what I thought. Okay. Yeah. There is, it's almost like this Gwen Stefani energy actually may not be yours. I'm kind of picking up on, it's like this divine masculine energy or divine feminine could have been with someone else here, but I feel like they're separating. And then we have this Back to the Future here, where it's like almost like something that was meant to be coming into fruition here. Okay. There's something like you could have sold out or something, like you had the opportunity to do so and you did not do that. Tell me about this Kill Bill energy. I feel like that's you. Like there's something, again, it's like you're, yeah, we have privileged lady, privileged masculine energy with great fortune. This is an energy that you're coming into because, again, it's like the way you perceive yourself, right? You just, it's like this energy was not able to have control over you because you know, first of all, you're very gifted, okay? Yeah, it's like you view yourself as this very like privileged person, not in an ego way, but in a way of knowing that you're divinely led, right? Um, and all of these things, right? And I feel like somebody could have been someone. This energy may be in despair because I think that they thought that you were in a different energy, okay? And it's all about how you value yourself here, okay? Yeah. What you're worth. It's like knowing that, not believing what somebody else is showing you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like maybe in the past you would have like allowed somebody to treat you a certain type of way and you get what I mean? Okay. Tell me about this Gwen Stefani energy here. Yeah, this is that false person. This person may have even had a third party here. This person, they expected to be some sort of official person, okay? But something's changing very quickly for them. Something is changing very quickly. Tell me about this Nipsey energy. There's something significant about a house, okay? Like there's something, it's like, I don't know if somebody expected you to like live in some sort of poverty, but they're finding that you don't. Did somebody try to say that you were like not taking care of your children or raising your children in like this bad environment, or maybe in and out of jail, or there's something like that. Or this is what somebody thought they expected. But I feel like it's because of this false person. And this could be maybe what they're used to. Again, it's like, okay. There could have also been somebody that was expecting to get a house out of something, but instead they're finding themselves in some sort of poverty. Yeah, because maybe you like stood 10 toes down against a false person. Exactly. So they were expecting, yeah, to get something or to move in or, yeah. Okay. Tell me about this, the Obamas here. So we have distant horizons coming out with official person, mature man, or mature woman with the Lovers. But why is the Thief here? Toil and labor. Exactly. Because somebody was trying to... This could have been exactly what somebody was trying to do. Connect with someone in order to take something from them. Tell me about this Back to the Future. Somebody's teeth might be weird right now. Like somebody, this false person, maybe something about their teeth. Or somebody's having problems with their teeth. It could be real sensitive. Yeah, Back to the Future, we have pathway with unexpected income. Courthouse, mature woman. There's something about somebody realizing that whether it was you that was in a connection or somebody else that was in a connection that was not, it caused bad health, whether it be to finances, something like that here. You and somebody else could have been mirroring each other here, but there's been some sort of judgment, right? There's like this energy of, it's like, there may be some people that are like, well, I don't know that collective's really the problem. It seems like the problem is the false person that they may have been around, right? Especially with that waiting to exhale. So this could be you or this person. There's something about that. There's something about realizing somebody could have tried to show up. This could be an ex or something, as a wealthy person, as a false person, right? Somebody who is dependable, reliable, all of these things. They wanted to take... This could be someone even going to like your landlord and being like, listen, I know collective personally, right? They're, I kind of get this feeling where somebody was trying to do something here. And even if it's not blatant like that, it was like they were trying to maybe even cause some sort of poverty for you. But I feel like it was like take something from you. Somebody who was pretending to be maybe wealthy or solid or stable or rock steady is being seen as like the false person. Okay, masculine or feminine energy. And it's like it's being recognized that whoever this was may have really had an effect on you, right? It's almost like recognizing that you're a much better person. You do much better when you're not around this false energy. And I think you know that. But there is this space where it's like maybe other people are seeing that too now. Okay, tell me about this privileged lady with great fortune here. Ace of Pentacles, right. The Hierophant, so yeah. This feeling of, you've really kind of dropped or closed the cycle or ended this feeling of like feeling left out or feeling like You know, so again, you had this encounter with this energy that may have been trying to control you in some type of way. And this energy could show up in multiple different bodies here, okay? But it's almost like trying to belittle you or making you seem like you're nothing, or you're, you know what I mean? Like you can't do anything on your own, or, you know what I mean? But because you've healed that energy within yourself, you know who you are. You know that you're pretty spectacular here, okay? And, yeah. Tell me about this false person, wealthy man. Yeah. Really, this person is in a lot of lack. Four of Pentacles. They're hanging on very tightly. Okay. Look, Seven of Swords. They were trying to take something. They may be heartbroken from the past. This could be an ex. Okay. Tell me more. Knight of Wands. This is someone who's not dependable at all. Okay. But they tried to show up that way. Right? They tried to show up dependable, reliable, and it was seen, right, that this person was just manipulating the situation. Maybe even your emotions. Okay? All right, tell me about this poverty expectation in house, please. Right. Page of Wands with the Magician, right? Somebody sending messages or something like that to try to manipulate the situation here. The Nine of Pentacles, I assume that's you. Watching very closely. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups, Three of Swords. It's possible that in the past, this type of energy could have really sent you in a certain direction. But instead, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever this energy, you know, yeah, this was to be expected here. But instead, you're like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm this Nine of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure I'm good. I'm solid. You can't tell me nothing, right? Like, there's something about, yeah, the way, I wish that I could explain better the way that this energy comes through. It's almost like psychological warfare and love bombing and breadcrumbing and, you know, but this back and forth, a lot of confusion and illusion, in and out, right? Almost like, you know, love bombing really heavy and then pulling their energy back so that you would, like, you know, get sucked in and you're like, yeah. Anyways, there was definitely some observation of this, right? Definitely you kind of being like, yeah, I see the manipulation that's happening here. I can see that you're a very false person, right? Yeah. Okay. Tell me about this Lovers, Mature Man, Distant Horizons, Official Person, Thief. Yeah, there's someone that was like, again, pretending to be an empress, pretending to be an emperor. You know, I'm picking up on both masculine and feminine energy here. Yeah, we have the Thief here, though. Six of Wands, the Empress with the Strength. There is something about this, you know, there's a fine line between chasing and attracting, right? So there is something about seeing through something here, okay? I feel like there's this energy, somebody could have been trying to take some work from you, okay? Take your opportunities, take something like that, all right? But again, this is something where you had, you know, it's reminding me in that fairy deck, that attitude, right? Where there's this little tiny fairy, you know, standing real tall, looking this big, ginormous dragon, like 10 times her size, right in the eyes. And the dragon's like pointing at her, right? It's like that type of energy where it's like, you stood there. You know what I mean? You floated there. You were like, can I help you? You know what I mean? And that's where this energy is almost like dissipating in your life, right? Because it has no power over you anymore. Or this is also maybe somebody else in the collective, okay? Because I am picking up on, you know, but I really just feel like there was somebody that was pretending to be something that they were not. Almost like it was like to take something from you. You know what I mean? I'm hearing there could have been bets or something going on as well. That's crazy. Yeah. Whoa. Way to gamble with your life, bro. You know what I mean? Placing bets on an earth angel, or really anyone. You know what I mean? But you never know who you're messing with. And I feel like we're talking about an earth angel here. And if there was somebody placing bets on an earth angel, you're fucked, is what I just heard. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah. Look. Don't fucking play with me. Look, somebody took a bet. And they're losing everything very quickly. Going from the King of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, all because they took a bet to come towards you. It's like, I bet I could get collective to do whatever, blah, 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 you know, whatever. I said, bet. Oh, shit. Thank you, collective. That is hilarious. No, it's not funny, like, but it's like, whoa, wait a... Okay, tell me about this pathway with unexpected income on the Back to Future, please. Collective, it's like, yeah, we have a tower here. It's like you were in this like whirlwind, right? It's like somebody essentially brought like tower card. There's a lot of things, a lot of options coming towards you here. Okay. And I feel like this is kind of, if you want to get more on this energy, go deeper, definitely check out the Patreon, because I feel like that's an extended to this. It's funny the way that I always end up seemingly doing the extended part first. But whatever. Yeah, so it's like, the time for like slowness is coming to an end. Okay, look at that. Queen of Pentacles, the Fool. It's like, you know, because there is a lot of doors that are opening up here. Okay, a lot of things that are happening. Things are going to really start picking up. Okay. Yeah, whoever that was that took the bet, they are regretting it. Yes, they are. There's also something too where it's like, I feel like maybe some of this was like an energy trying to prevent, It's like they could see some sort of karma coming back. They were maybe trying to prevent that. But they can't. Yeah, this is somebody who's like probably pretty upset because they're recognizing and realizing that the war is over. Okay? Sorry, if I didn't finish the tornado, where it's like somebody sent a tornado in your life and you just had to be like the fucking rock in the middle, right? The eye of the storm. Just still and kind of watch it all happen, you know? But it feels like the storm is clearing up. It does. It feels like the storm is clearing up. Yeah. And the biggest reason is because you're no longer entertaining. Yeah, as I'm saying this, the sun comes out. You're no longer entertaining the energy that brings in the tornado, that brings in the chaos and the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's just get some final messages about this here. Close it up. We have distant future coming out again. What is this? Abundance with chakras. Distant future. Yeah, you're healing from this false person energy. Unbothered. Yeah, they really trusted. Yeah, love spell coming out with this abandonment. That's that manipulative energy, right? Not everyone's out here doing love spells, but the love bombing and the gaslighting and the breadcrumbing and all of that, that's love spells. You know what I'm saying? That's manipulation, right? They could be doing like sex magic. Who fucking knows? To try to get you to abandon something, a house, a business, something, right? They wanted endings for you. They trusted that some sort of abundance would come in for them that they could take here. But you're healing from this energy. So as you heal from them, you call back your power from them, and they can't take from you anymore. Yeah. Yeah. There's a false person that knows you're the real deal. They know that somebody else does too. Okay? And for some reason, this false person wanted to take something from you: house, money, job, this person, whatever. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can't though. We know that, right? Because yeah, see, third party, false person, in the midst, mixed. Yeah, this person is very lustful. Okay, they're not stable mentally or emotionally. Okay, they very much in their head quite a bit. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, they can't stop thinking about how they're bound to the change that they wanted for you. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. This is what's going on. Yeah, you're going it's just like this energy again where it's like the storm is clearing. I can't help but feel like there's this energy where somebody, things were going really well, right? And then somebody was like, oh, that's going too well for collective, right? Let's send in a tornado, you know? And you fucking did the thing, you know what I mean? You really withstood the test of time, okay? And did the work, and yeah. So, anyways, my darlings, I love you so much. And whoever this false person was, right? They're being exposed. They're also, um, yeah. Anyways, okay. Yeah, they're being exposed, and they're also worried about this energy coming back to them. Okay? Okay. All right. Love you.